Hi! In this video I'm going to show you how to put together this pocket accordion mini album that I have at the Silhouette online store and at loriwhitlock.com in SVG format. I've cut out all the pieces for this project and I'll explain them to you real quick. I have cut the cover out of chipboard and I've also cut it out of cardstock, and I've gone ahead and glued those together. Done that for the front and the back. So I have 4 pieces that I cut there, 2 chipboard, 2 paper. You'll see some pages in the file, and I cut them out of cardstock. And then there's a little tab that folds over and glues on the tip of those pages. So I've gone ahead and glued those onto 3 of them. I still have 1 left to do. We'll do that in just a minute. You'll also see in the file 2 pieces that look like this. One is for the front and one of them is for the back of your album pages. And this is the center album page. So I've gone ahead and cut out the little embellishment pieces and glued those in place on those 4 little pocket pages. So now to assemble the pocket pages, we just need to, let's start with the center one. I'll set these 2 side ones to the side for a minute. Basically it's going to look like this. You're going to fold them together and then they're going to accordion right at the center here where the 2 pockets come together. So you're going to see the little glue flaps. You're just going to fold. Oops, the ones that are rounded are not glue flaps. Those are actually going to help us attach our pages to the next pages. But the ones that are angled are glue flaps. And so we will go ahead and glue those down. And I've made all of these pieces 8.5 by 11 compatible. So if you have the portrait machine or an 8.5 by 11 cutting machine, these will work great for that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and fold those over and glue them down. And you can fold that in half and just, I'm going to put that under something heavy for just a minute while we work on the end 2 pages. Okay, on these end pages you're going to do the same thing. You're just going to glue these down, and then this other flap is going to fold backwards and attach to our cover. So with your nice pocket facing forward and your glue tabs ready to glue together, we'll go ahead and put this piece together. And we'll go ahead and fold this piece back. And I'm going to go ahead and set that under something heavy for just a minute too. And let all of that dry. Okay, and then we have our last one. We're going to do the exact same thing with this one, except this one's going to be in the front of our book, so it's going to glue to the front flap over here. So if your paper is directional or something like that, just make sure you get your patterns going the right way. Okay, we'll let that glue dry. Okay, and while that's drying, let's go ahead and glue the last little tab in place on our page. It's going to kind of distribute that glue to the other side. And I just cut these little page tabs out of the same patterns that my pages are cut out of, so you can do whatever you'd like. I think I had a couple of sheets of paper and they were double-sided, so I got 4 patterns out of them. Okay, now these should be dry. Okay, so this is going to be the center of our album. Just make sure that when you glue these 2 flaps are free and your album will fold up like this, like an accordion. And these will leave these flaps free for the covers. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one on the front, just center it. This one on the back. Play. Oh, look at that. It says Playboy. That's kind of funny. I didn't plan that, just so you know. It just happened. And if you wanted to, before you make your covers, you could put some ribbon in between the layers to keep the album tied closed, which I think would be a really good idea. So now you have your album, and I went ahead and put the little pages inside the pockets. And they slide in and out. There's the album. And of course you have all the back sides too. And I have included in the file pieces to cover all those pages. So you can cover those and decorate those as well. So I hope you enjoy making this really fun little accordion album.